Just please wait.
Okay.
Ugh.
We look great. I know they need to fix that.
Okay, hi.
Hey.
Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Welcome to
Hello.
Seasons in Glam. I'm Dee Beasley Hayden.
And I'm Tanya Beach. How are you?
Yay.
Yay.
Happy Saturday. We're super excited that y'all are here this morning for a fun little opportunity to learn a little bit more about seasons
Yes.
and what colors look best on you. And yeah, we're just going to have a little bit of fun.
Yep, we're going to tackle that hot topic. Everybody's asking, what is my season? So we're going to help you. We're going to come up with all kinds of fun stuff. So get ready, get your notes out because you're going to find out what you are.
Yes, you are. All right. Before we get started, we would love for you to just to grab a piece of paper and a pen and just draw like a tic-tac-toe box. And this is where you're going to write down things that you learned today, that you like, that you love. We are going to talk about some different products. So you may even say, hey, I want those for free or 50% off, right? So grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and then at the end, you'll take a little snapshot and send that to your PD consultant. Does that sound good?
I love it.
I love it. All right.
Free
Well,
for me.
Yeah, great. Okay, Miss Tanya, why are we even here, girlfriend?
Oh my goodness. Look at that, Mary Kay with her pink phone. I have one of those. Well, we are here because we love our business. We've been doing this business for a long time that we can close our eyes and just do it.
Yes.
But there's always new things in the fashion world. And we just love that we can get that from Mary Kay. You know, Mary Kay's been in business since 1963.
63.
Yes. And so we are very relevant today. We are lucky that we live in the Mecca of Mary Kay.
Yes, we
The
do.
headquarters is just down the street. The manufacturing plant, which is worldwide, world renowned, is here.
Yeah. Like 15 minutes from us.
Literally.
Yes.
And the scientists are there. All the ingredients are there. They even have police officers roaming around so nobody steals our patents. So it's pretty cool.
1,600 patents to
that's
mention.
amazing. 1,600 patents. But we're going to be talking about a lot of products that you're going to see, but they do about 500,000 product testing before you guys get to see it and before we even get it. And it's so good. I mean, the product is amazing, and that's why we're still here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You can't be around for 61 years and not be relevant, right?
No.
So this is a video that you can share with your friends and family. And before we jump into our seasons and our colors, we want to talk a little bit about washing your face.
Oh my goodness.
Why don't we wash our face before we go to bed?
You guys, I was so lazy when I was in my 20s. If I could even just brush my teeth and go to bed, it was an accomplishment. So if you're young and you're suffering from that, I have a solution. One of the things that I did is that they had created this 21-day glow, doing your makeup taking your makeup off, putting your your skincare on, skincare off for 21 days. Like they said, you could break a habit. So washing your face at night is so important because imagine all that dirt that gets on your car, on your glasses.
Yes.
It's on your face and on top of the makeup. I know. I don't even want to clean my glasses, but you're putting it on the pillow. Now, unless you change your pillowcase every night, you're fine. But who does that? I mean, unless we're at the hotel and somebody's doing it for you, but no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So clean your face.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take long. Once you get in the habit, you will never go back to bed like I did.
Yeah.
And go there with your dirty face.
Yes, absolutely. When I was in college, I was a waitress in a club. We'll just say it that way. And I would come home just reeking of cigarette smoke and all the club smells. And I started taking a shower every night. To this day, I have to have a shower at night. I have to wash my face at night. I don't care what time it is. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still going to jump in the shower and at least wash my face.
Yeah.
So you want to wash your face, because when you don't, you are actually aging up to 7 years faster. Oh, exactly. Hit
I
me
have
on the
so
head.
much to catch up.
Well, I think once you get to going and you're doing it a routine, it does get better. Yeah,
it
yeah. But yeah, so we as a Mary Kay company, I always find this so interesting, is that people think we're a makeup company first.
Yes, they do.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, because I think that's the first thing they see. Mary Kay makeup.
Yeah.
Maybe she wore makeup. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either, but we are obsessed with skincare to the tune of, we are the number one brand of skincare and cosmetics in the direct sales industry in the world.
For the second year in a row.
2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Yes, number one. So we are obsessed with skincare. And of course, you cannot have, let's see, what does it say? Your makeup game will never be a 10 if your skincare game is a 2.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So we want to help you up your game,
Yes.
right? That's what we're here for. 'cause
Yes.
Don't we all want to do that?
Yes. So we're going to up your game. So let's just tackle a couple of problems that some people just really struggle with. These are kind of the primary concerns that people have in terms of your skincare. So oily skin, dark circles, dry skin, blackheads, wrinkles, and of course, acne. And so one of the things I love about Mary Kay is that we actually have solutions for you, because we begin with skincare. So let's talk about what kind of solution, and y'all are going to love this. Take it away, Tanya.
I love this because it's just funny, and we're all about having fun. So think of your bras when you were younger. They're like, hey, mom, I think I need a bra, whatever. So that training bra that you used to use, that is like the first skincare that you probably were introduced to. Maybe you were doing soap and water. I don't know. But Mary Kay has a Mary Kay skincare line that is made for that younger skin. And it doesn't have anti-aging, but it's a good way to get into that routine. I think if I would have gotten into that routine like I did with my girls, I would have been washing my face earlier, but I didn't. So anyway, so that is the one for you. Now we're going to bump you up to the sports bra.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
You're the sporty girl.
Oh yeah. I'm the sporty girl. So I'm one of those girls. My mama went to her first Mary Kay skincare party in 1966. Yeah. And so I had terrible acne when I was in high school, terrible acne. And so my mama put me on Mary Kay skincare, and it was probably more similar to our training bra. But y'all, we have an amazing acne line that you will see results. They say 7 days. Some of my clients see it like in 2 days. It's amazing. But yeah, so it's a clear proof line. And if you love a charcoal mask, we have a triple action charcoal mask that is part of the clear proof line. And then of course there's the t-shirt bra.
That's actually where I started. Whenever I went to the Mary Kay skincare class a long time ago, I won't even tell you how old I am, but that miracle set, it used to be a basic set back in the day, but now the miracle set, that is where you're going to start aging a little bit. And you might not even see it, but it's happening underneath. Yes. So we're going to have to delay that signs of aging coming up. And so it's going to defend, delay, and deliver all the benefits that you need to start using a good skincare that's anti-aging. You can start this like around 20, 23 and get going until you go to the push-up bra.
Push-up, ba-boom, ba-boom bra. Yes, ma'am. And this is our world-renowned Repair Volume Firm skincare system. So we are literally turning back time with this particular line. And the thing I love about it is you are getting, like we've done some price comparisons recently, and oh my gosh, y'all, you're getting med-level spa skincare for a fraction of the cost, of course. But the thing I also love about this is it is actually reversing the signs of aging, but it also prevents the signs of aging. So we have 18, 20, 22-year-old women using this particular line because they want the latest and greatest skincare ingredients. Yeah. So there you have it. Yep. In, on your little piece of paper that you wrote down, go ahead. Which bra interests you the most?
That's a good thing. I can't wait to see your answers.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Well, before we jump into our color season, we want to talk just a few minutes about our Pink Doing Green initiative, because we find that people want to know about how we are helping protect our environment.
Mhm. So one of the things that we had is we planted 1,000,000 trees. We actually had our customers send us our old compacts, and for every compact that Mary Kay received, we planted a tree.
Mhm.
And the 1,000,000th tree was planted at our R3 manufacturing plant when it was built. When was it?
About 5 years ago.
With COVID, I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
So it was, yes. Anyways, 2018, maybe 2019.
Yes.
And that tree is there, and it's so cool. And they're
Mhm.
still planting trees after
Yes.
the 1,000,000. So
Yes.
it's so cool.
Yeah. And then, of course, our recycling, we have 0 landfill contributions. We have all of our packaging is recyclable. And of course, we have 100% renewable energy that we're using at our manufacturing plants. And instead of like, I don't know what used to be in there, but we have our 100% biodegradable peanut. We call them peanuts. They're cornstarch. And by the way, my poodles love them. But you can just throw them on the ground, add some water, or you can just put them in the sink and add some water, and boom, they're gone.
Yeah, I just love that Mary Kay does that. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of stories we can tell, but we don't have that
Yeah,
much time.
we don't have that much time. So are we ready?
Yes. let's do
Okay.
it.
So we're going to jump into the spring trends. These are the Pantone.
Pantone.
Pantones. So take it away, Tanya.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so spring and summer color trends. Okay, so 2025 color spring. So look at this. We got eclipse, antique white, rum raisin, moonbeam, blue, granite. If you go to J.C. Penney's, you go to Nordstrom's, wherever you go, these are the colors that are going to pop. Check that out. And then now the bottom ones, so these are going to be your basics, the top ones. And I think the bottom ones are going to be the color that brings it out, because you got your neutrals and then your color pop. So you want to show them a little bit about color pop?
Yeah, we are definitely good. Let's look at this one too. So this is just a different, so you can see how they're pretty light, pretty pastelish, but they still have that deep, beautiful cocoa color. Mousse color, I think is what they like to call it. And, you know, I don't know about you, but we have some of these colors on. So I've got a little bit of the forest green, and I guess I could take that slide off there so you can see it better. Yeah, so I've got the matted, the pink, the light pink, and the light ivory, and a little gold sweater. Tanya's doing the same with
I got a peach and an orange and a brown, but it's a little bit lighter, so you could see a little bit more washed out. So I have to put more color in.
Yes.
So that tells you the contrast that we're going to share with you in just a second.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and jump into how do you determine what season you are. So one of the things is the cool and warm undertones. So one of the easiest ways to do this is jewelry. So if you have silver jewelry or gold jewelry, you know, which one do you look? And I actually have some gold on today, but just for a little bit bigger picture, we went ahead and brought some of our color swatches. If I can get that open to the right side. There we go. So this would be a cool undertone, more of a silver, right? More, what else would you say about that?
Gray,
silver, gray. Yeah. Cool. So this would be your sterling silver. And then, of course, we have our gold.
I think of a moon and a sun.
That's a great way to do it. I didn't think about that. She's so smart. Okay. So, and then this is our sun. Now, if you'll notice here, hold that up on your side.
I know.
Yeah.
How much better we look.
Yeah. So let me take that slide off for just a second. Hang on. So can you tell the difference in being a gold girl or a silver girl? I bet y'all can see it instantly. Nah. So we actually are more of a warm undertone. So
we are.
Yeah, we are. But you have people that definitely, let me go back to that real quick. Okay, so you have cool undertones and warm undertones, okay? And then you drop down to hair. So blondes, brunettes, redheads, gray, silver, and so these drop you down into your seasons. And so a cool undertone would be a blonde, a brunette that has maybe light colored eyes, Okay. And she would be a summer.
Mhm.
And we're going to show you some of those looks in just a minute. And then the winter is a cool undertone with the same hair, but maybe darker eyes. And then warm tones.
So the warm tones, you've got, depending on if you're blonde, brunette, red, if you have light eyes, you're going to go into spring, and dark eyes, autumn. And then you got somebody like me or somebody that might have a hazel eye that you can go both in both ways. And just going back, a lot of people go, well, is that do you go by what your real color is or what you have on? Or maybe because you do color your hair. That changes. We've done that too. I mean, look, we're both autumns, and she's got the light blonde and I have the dark, but I've been blonde.
Yes,
and I get confused because my closet's confused.
Yes.
So I was warm blonde, and I don't have super dark eyes. And so I could go into that dark spring, but then when I went brunette, I was going autumn. So my closet was confused. And so if you ever wonder why you're not wearing the same clothes, you might have changed something in your closet. I mean, in your hair or in your face that is changing you from one season to the other.
Yes. So I'm a natural blonde. And for a while, I was a redhead, all shades of red. And I actually saw a picture of me the other day in that red. And I thought, that did not look good. Sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. But anyway, and so now being a blonde warm undertone, and I have the hazel eyes, I have the blue green. So I could easily move into a spring, but again, I look so much better in the fall, autumn colors. So so we basically what we do is we work with you on a foundation match, making sure, first of all, that you're wearing the right foundation match. And when the seasons change, you may need a different foundation than what you did, say, for the winter. Now we're coming into spring, summer. So we may need to change that color, especially the warm undertones, because usually you get some tan and some sun on you. So we help with that. And great point on the hair. If you change your hair color, you want to reevaluate your look, your colors,
or your season.
Right. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about, Tanya, the color wheel.
Oh. All right. I just threw it on the floor. Okay. So we got, as you can see here, we got cool undertones on the left and warm undertones on the right. The cool would include your winter and your summer. Mm-hmm. And then your warm would be spring and autumn. So on here, when it says cool and soft, and we can go more into detail because we could be here all day just on this one slide.
Yes. We don't have enough time for that.
And like we were just talking about, we're both autumns. She might be in that more warmer and I might be in the softer, but it depends on my tan. And so, where are you in these little diamonds, or however you want to call
it.
Quadrants. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So where are you in these quadrants? And I think that is the most important. So when we get into the looks that we're going to bring out for you, it's important to know where you are, because you're wondering why you put some eyeshadow on and you're like, wow, I look great. And then some other days you put something else on and you're like,
yeah.
And there's a reason for that. Yes. There's a reason you put a shirt on and you're like, dang, I look great. And then you put another one, you're like,
not so much.
So here we are.
Yeah. And I think also the high and low intensities. So depending on, let's say you have a formal that you're going to go to. So you may want a little bit more richer, softer intensity. And so you would move down to the lower part of your quadrant, versus if you are going to a spring wedding, you might want to bump it up and have a little bit more high intensity.
Yeah. I guess it depends. It depends on what's going on.
Yeah. So that's just a couple of ideas. So let's dive into a couple of looks. First of all, let's talk about Mary Kay's Build Your Own Spring look. And I love what we've done here. We have a fabulous graphic artist, graphic designer that put this together for us. Thank you, Erin Marlowe. Yes. And what we see here, and this is where your consultation with your beauty consultant will guide you and put you in those right tones. So we have eyes, we have eyeshadow, our mineral eyeshadow line. No, I'm sorry, that's not right. Chroma Fusion. We used to have mineral. Now we have Chroma Fusion, which is much more pigmented and also stays on longer. And then we have your cheeks. I like to do what we call a brick, where you mix two of the cheek colors together, and then I just swirl my brush around. So whether I'm wearing, like a soft, light or high intensity, depending on where I'm going, I can do a brick. And then, of course, your lipsticks. You've got anything from a soft nude all the way to a poppy please, which is a very, very bright coral.
Yeah, and it's fun because I have a lot of customers that go, which red can I use? Or what,
Right.
because not all reds fit everybody. There's a cool red and a warm red. And now you know why some reds don't work for you and why some do.
Yes.
And that's where we come in to help you.
Yes. So we would love to show you a beautiful spring look. So she is a warm undertone. All right. And then she has her blonde hair and she's got her pretty blue eyes. And so this is a great spring look for her.
Yep. And you could see how the blue is popping her.
Mhm.
And that blue is kind of a neutral for a lot of people. But that blue, I wouldn't like, for me, because she's spring, I could use that when I'm lighter or when I have my blonde hair.
Mhm.
But then I need to pop it a little darker blue when I get autumn, and that will help bring
Yes.
it out. But look at her beautiful eyeshadows,
Oh yeah,
cheek
perfect.
colors.
And I'm correct. Stand corrected here. She is actually a spring cool, not a warm. Sorry about that. But yeah, isn't she pretty? Isn't that
Well,
right?
spring or warms. That's why I can jump into spring.
Oh, okay. You're right. I was
No,
looking at
yeah,
summer.
no, that's no.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
spring
Just ignore that.
it's like our lighter. When we go to a light blonde hair,
Mhm.
like you can pop into a spring.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I can. Okay. Great. All right. Let's take a look at our summers. So our summer looks. You want to take this one?
Yeah, our summer looks have really pretty. I don't even know what these are, just light.
Yes.
Because they have such a. You're gonna get a tan. Some of them don't even have a tan. You don't have to have a tan for a summer. Because I have a friend's daughter that is summer, and she is as light as she can be. But these colors look amazing, and just like Dee was telling you and going through, we will walk you through. Like, these are eyeshadows that we could put together, depending on your eye color. If you're summer, you might be in the blue or on the brown, so depending, and we will put that together, and you can see all these beautiful reds and
Some
peaches.
berries.
Yes, berry. I mean, we have colors for every season.
Yes,
So
we
here's
do.
a deal.
Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at a summer cool.
So-
isn't she gorgeous? Look
Mhm.
at that.
So that reminds that goes like with Serenity is Kathy's daughter. It
Oh,
looks like
okay.
she has that blonde hair, and those colors just pop. And look at those blue eyes just popping even more
Yes.
because she's wearing the browns and just to give it that pop. So peaches colors.
I love that.
Yeah. Look at
Beautiful.
that pink.
I
Woo.
know. Yeah. Look at that pink. Woo. Okay. Now let's jump over to our autumns. And this is where Tanya and I both, I need to lose a little weight so I can shop in her closet.
No.
But we do trade our after 5 formals. And so she'll wear one of mine, I'll wear one of hers, and we just swap back and forth. So that's a blessing. But
All this is in our closet.
Yeah.
I mean, if I look at all these colors, and this is what I carry in my purse, berry.
yes.
I have berry contour right now,
Yes. Yes.
which is one of, and when you look at it, it almost looks like a purple, but when you put it on, it's very berry,
yes.
really pretty. What do you have on?
I love the raspberry ice. That's my go-to, girl. I
yes.
love the raspberry ice. We have a new toasted plum. You can see kind of up in our hydration line, and that Hush blush. I cannot keep that on the shelf.
Right.
People just love those colors.
Very neutral.
Very neutral. And then the appleberry below is like a #1 seller as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, let's look at we are the autumn look.
That's right. We don't need pictures. You
Wait a
got
minute, you got us. Okay, let's look at a winter look. And go ahead, Tanya.
Okay, the winter is my daughter.
Yeah.
So those jewel tones on them, oh my gosh, gorgeous. But you could see they got a lot of the pinks and some of the browns too, because it helps pop those eyes. But they can go a little bit darker, and then they can just add that pop on their lips. Look at
Mhm.
those colors. They're rosy nudes, hint of pink, darling pink, and then the reds. Red smolder will just pop. That crushed berry, it's bright,
Mhm.
and that just, she's very light complected with dark hair. It just pulls
Yes.
beautifully. Very famous, is a very popular color for everybody. But yes, you can go into that hot pink or
Yep.
love me pink. And so it depends on what side of winter you are too.
Yep. Yep. I love all these. The colors are a little bit more intense. So let's
Yeah.
look like at our winter model.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. So you could see how the color is just popping with that jewel tone blouse that she's wearing. And that's why her face just bright.
Yep.
It brightens them. And that where we are warm, they're cool.
Yep.
And so they need that brightness to just pop everything else that's on their face.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we can't wait to work with you guys
Yeah.
and figure out what your season is.
Exactly. Well, we do want to share real quick a little advertisement for, I call her my fashionista,
Yes.
Miranda Rains, and she is an image consultant. And y'all, she is amazing. And we have some upcoming events that you want to plug into. And so we're excited to help you with all of your seasons, your skincare, of course. Got to go there first, but then also help you with your seasons and what looks fantastic for you. And with that being said, we would love to schedule your appointment, whether it be a booster facial, which is just the basic, washing your face every day, tuck me into bed. It's like a little mini spa right before you go to bed. Our our X-facial hydra session is like going to a spa, okay, which usually runs at least $250 or more. And ours is absolutely free. And you are going to receive extra hydration, exfoliation, lip and eye treatments. I mean, you're going to get the whole workup, and it's phenomenal. Our glow and go. So we teach you just how to do a 1 minute, 2 minute look to dash out the door. And then of course, what we're doing today, a seasons and glam to, pinpoint exactly what your best colors are.
Yeah, so just let us know if you want to be a one-on-one or do you want to come to a class where we have different people, which is kind of fun because you could see other women in different looks and you're like, oh, okay, now I get it more because it's easier to see other women and it's fun.
Yes, it is fun. And we can since COVID, Mary Kay has changed so dramatically because before it was all in-person appointments and now we can do virtual anywhere in the US. We've always had no territories, which I love. You can do weekends, you can do during the week. I mean, there's just so many, it's so flexible now. It's even crazy. And upon request, we can even send you samples that you can use before or during your consultation.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we hope you've enjoyed today, and we would love on your piece of paper for you to just jot down. Of course, you didn't actually try products today, but what surprised or impressed you the most about our Seasons in Glam event? How, what tripped your trigger? And of course, what did you learn? I don't know about you, but the first time I sat through Seasons in Glam, I was like blown away by all the things I've learned. And excuse me. And then what intrigues you about Mary Kay? Is it Mary Kay Ash, the woman who empowers, enriches women's lives, or maybe the community? Tanya, what do you think about that? I know the community is big for us.
Yes, the community is huge for me and for Dee. I mean, that's why we're here together because we get to do it for yourself. So let's say you're in your business. I mean, we're not in business just for ourselves, but we're in business all together, because we help each other, empower each other. And those perks and possibilities in the business is just out of this world.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
unlimited.
For me, is staying home and working from home and raising my kids, which are now in college.
Yes. And that was me. I left, we both were career girls. I left a 25-year plus career to be at home with my son after my midlife crisis in my 40s. I had a baby. I'm a late bloomer, but that kid is 17. He's a junior in high school. And guess what? He's never had cereal for breakfast ever, unless he wasn't at home, because every morning I get up and I fix him a hot breakfast. And before he was driving, I would take him to school, pick him up. And I was the room mom. I was everything. So we love our community. We love the fact that we have God, family, and career in that order, and the perks and possibilities, y'all. If you love diamonds, if you love cars, if you love having an ATM in your kitchen, you probably want to talk to us about what is going on with this Mary Kay world. So, with that being said, we are so blessed that you came to sit with us this morning and hope that you learned something amazing. And you can't wait to schedule your Seasons in Glam with your beauty consultant.
Mhm.
And yeah, let's just get started.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Can't wait. All right. As always, be the best. Mwah. Shine the light. We love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.